Welcome viewers once again to our classes and video lessons on retail trade. Here we're looking at large scale retailing. We have discussed so much on small scale retailing, so let's move into large scale retailing as an example or type of home trade. One of the types of home trade is retail trading. Okay, so we are divided into two parts: large scale and small scale. We have discussed so much on small scale retailing, so we are moving into large scale retailing. So let's go into it and see what we can pick out of it. So please have your writing materials and make sure you jot down as much as you can. And also at the end of it all, check your exam guide for guidance and revision and for preparation for exams. Thank you. So in this video lesson, we'll do the following. We'll define large scale retailing and describe the following large scale retail trade. We'll go to supermarket, departmental stores, multiple or chain stores. Okay, so this will help us to learn much more. All right, thank you. So what's a large scale retail trade or retailing? A large scale retailing refers to the operation of retail businesses that sell a wide range of products and services in large quantity, normally across multiple locations. They operate retail businesses, sell a wide range of products, larger than small scale retailers, and they do this in large quantity and they do it in several locations as much as they can afford to do. So yes, that's what we mean by large scale retailing. It is the operation of retail business that sell a wide range of products and services in large quantities, normally across multiple locations. These are the examples of large scale retail store or retailing business, of which we're going to touch a few of it. Then in our next video, we'll continue with the rest. So we have the supermarkets, we have departmental stores, we have multiple shops, we have mail order business, we have hypermarkets, we have variety stores, we have specialty stores. Okay, so let's check up what we have. A supermarket. This is a large self-service store that sells a variety of goods or food and household items. Take note, they sell a variety of foods and household items. They typically have different sections for fresh products, meats, dairy products, canned foods or goods, and non-food items like cleaning supplies and personal care products. They sell basically household and food items. Supermarket is an example of a supermarket. It's very beautiful. Look at whatever is on this counter. Majorly are what are household items. All right, they are basically food and other household items. You can see, yes, you can see the size. It's a large, massive size. So the features of a supermarket: they use price tag. All the goods are tagged with their prices, so it doesn't require a standby person to tell you the price of the negotiate price that you know. They carry price tags, so you look at the price. If it's convenient for you to buy, you pick it up, and then when you go to the counter or checkout point, you pay. It provides trolley and baskets. They have baskets or trolleys for which you can use to pick up your goods before paying for them. Motorized, you can push it around and still put your goods in them, and then when you're especially when you're buying so much. Okay, if you're buying a few, you can pick up a basket and then put your stuff in it. They operate self-service system, right? It means that you need to go around the store or the shop to buy what you need, to pick what you need, without anybody going around with you to show you. Except when you cannot find what you need, then you can beckon on somebody who can help you around the assistants on the floor to show you what you're looking for, but you have to make the picking yourself and taking it where you can make payment for it. Availability of large parking space. Most of these shops have parking space for the customer because a lot of people come in there to buy with their vehicles. Those who come on foot, but you have a lot of in sizable parking space to accommodate a lot of people who will come and buy at the time. So they have large parking space as a feature. They stock wide range of goods in their large amounts of quantities. For a particular kind of product, you can have several types or competing goods, all right, so you can choose from. So that's exactly what it represents. So you have they also require huge capital because the buildings are also purpose built. So you have to build it specifically for it to accommodate such kind of transactions in there, right? And even storage of the goods you are looking at. So it has huge capital requirement for it to be set up. Okay, it's located around residential areas. It's built around residents of where people stay, where so that they can easily come in to buy, maybe in towns and cities. Okay, specifically, it's built around town and cities where people are living. It's not taking outskirts of town. No, it's built around town so that people can actually patronize it and be able to buy what they want. Advantages of supermarket. It operates on low cost as few attendants are employed. You don't need much persons. The size does not matter, right? You just need first persons who know what to do and attend the customers as when needed. So it makes you to operate on low cost because few attendants will be needed to carry out the services. It is a self-service store. That's why you don't need much people to attend to customers, right? So because it's self-service, you cut off a lot of employment, a lot of staffing. All right, it reduces your staff size. All right, so that you have reduced cost of operation. Okay, so people go about themselves to be able to pick what they want. It's an advantage for the store or for the shop owner to pay less for services rendered. Here, people serve themselves to their full until they are able to pick up what they want as much as they want it. It encourages impulse buying due to what the way goods are attractively displayed. Sometimes you go to a shop, you see how, oh man, very beautiful. When you go there, you see how nice it's well arranged. You want to buy it because you feel it make you feel better. So on that base, you are buying things you didn't prepare to buy before leaving your house. So you buy because you saw it or because it's attractive to you. That's impulse buying. So this kind of markets or supermarkets, all right, induce impulse buying because they know how to present the thing to customer satisfaction. It is convenient for customers as they can make all their purchases under one roof. Yes, it's also an example of one-stop shopping experience. Okay, the use of price tags makes it less cumbersome for customers to be able to negotiate price with the seller. You don't need to negotiate price because the price tag is already there. Without the price tag, you begin to ask how much or how much is that and how much is this. But with the price tag, you don't need to disturb anybody. Just look at it. If it's convenient for you, you pick it up first. If it's not convenient, you leave it. That's an advantage for what the supermarket. It provides a wide variety of goods. They always sell variety of goods, various types of goods of the same satisfaction. All right. So that's a good thing about supermarkets. The disadvantages of supermarkets include high rate of pilfering. People can actually steal from the supermarket without you knowing. You think you have cameras, they can actually swindle you without camera too. They can steal before you can find out they're already gone. Okay, so they can hide some of these things in their clothes that they're wearing, and you won't know that they have actually taken what they didn't pay for. So there's high rate of pilfering in such a market or large scale retailing outlet. There is an impersonal relationship between the shop assistant and customers. They are not meant to be very close to the customer because they are just there to answer to yes or no or there and here. They don't negotiate price, so they don't have much contact with the customers. There's impersonal relationship because it's a standardized business environment. No room for bargaining as a result of customers will be exploited. Sorry, they can be what exploited because you don't have the time to begin to ask how much is this. Can it go for this amount? It's price tagged. You buy or you don't buy based on your ability to pay for what is tagged on the price on the good. So there is no room for what bargaining. So customers could be exploited by that. Risk of impulse buying is there, of course. When you go to a shop like that, things are addressed or arranged beautifully well, and they look so beautiful and they're attractive. Sometimes I bought some things that I wasn't ready to buy, and at the end, I didn't like it because I actually bought it on impulse. Yes, difficulty in making choices or decision fatigue, as we call it, because of the so many display of items on the shelf in their shops. Some consumers end up having difficulty in choosing what they want to buy, and they end up buying what they don't need. So it creates confusion, all right, for the consumer to make choices. That's the disadvantage, of course, for supermarkets. You look at departmental stores as one of those large-scale retail outlets. What are departmental stores? They are a collection of shops under one roof with ownership of each shop or department specializing in selling a special range of goods. They are a collection of shops under one roof with ownership of each of the shop or department specializing in sales of a special range of products. Okay, that's what is called a departmental store. Okay, you can see this huge building. Okay, they have specialized products that they sell. You can see the upstairs, the downstairs. Each section has a special thing that they sell. That's what we call departmental store. Okay, that's how the buildings are. They are purpose buildings. Okay, they are purposely designed for such kind of trade. The features include location in urban centers. They are mostly found in urban centers. Okay, they sell variety of goods, which is normal. Of course, you cannot do without selling different kind of goods. So that's one of their major feature. They sell variety of goods and in various sizes as well. Shops under one roof is the main thing. Have different shops located under one roof for customers convenience. So it's a one-stop shopping experience, right? It provides what a one-stop shopping experience as well. It offers self-service. Most of the large-scale retail uh, shop or businesses offer self-service. You go around to select what is it you're looking for in the shelves and come to make your payment. It's a one-stop shop that provides self-service for customers or consumers. Window display of goods also takes place in a departmental store. Some of these departmental stores have window display like shelves. All right, some of them are within the building, some of them are from outside the building. So it has a window display of goods sometimes. It provides price tags. All of them will give you a price tag to avoid price negotiation. All right. So those are the features of departmental store. What are the advantages of departmental store? It include wide range of specialized goods, which is normal. It's very wide, it's massive, all right, of specialized goods. Each of the stores have specialized goods and they have a wide range of it. So much of it, all right. It provides specialized services. It can offer after-sales services to customers, especially goods that needs to be installed or demonstrated for the customers to have, all right. They can also attend to customer special needs. Okay, they provide cheap prices because they buy in bulk from the manufacturer. They can actually sell at the lesser prices compared to retail, small scale retail businesses. Yeah, they can actually sell at a cheaper price for goods that are very special. They can sell at a cheaper price compared to other places. They have easy location because of their nature. People can easily locate them and access them. For their location point, they are well known, right? So when you call the name, it's easy for transporters to take you there, right? They have easy locations. Like here in Port Harcourt, right? We have what we call the ShopRite located at the heart of Port Harcourt, so you can easily locate. You have Next Cash and Carry, you have Everyday Supermarket, you have most of them. So anyone you mention, the transport system can easily take you there without a problem. So yes, now we have freedom to move around in the shop itself or the store itself is very large. You don't have pitfalls in moving around, so you can either move from one area of the shop to the other because it's large space provided for it. So you have losses or gains may not be pronounced because of the variety of goods being sold and pilfering that may happen, all right, may not really affect profit or sales that much. So the gains may not be pronounced, neither the losses be well pronounced. So because you have other things you do in such a place to cater that we can call it spreading of risk. Okay? Because the risks are spread so much, the pitfalls may not be easily noticed and the gains may also be easily pronounced. Okay. These are the advantages of what? Of departmental stores. What are the disadvantages? Huge capital is required to set up such a business. Without it runs into millions of money, all right, even sometimes in billions, all right, depending on what the size you want to build, all right. So it has huge capital requirement for it to be set up. Sometimes also it requires some huge extensive documentation for it to be set up as well. It involves high running costs. Of course, there's regular power supply that's needed to keep things in order, to create lightning, all right, to create light for the place. Pilfering of goods occurs. A lot of people can steal, portable goods from the shelf and you won't find out until they are gone. So losses can occur through what? Pilfering. Higher price of goods are encountered. In some cases, the goods are not actually cheap because they feel that they are the only ones who can sell or such a product, they can sell it higher and you won't know. So consumer can be exploited by higher price tags. Inability to bargain is another disadvantage because when they have these price tags, consumers are limited by bargaining power. All right, their bargaining power are limited because you can only pay what's on the price tag. Attendants may not show courtesy in most cases. All right, may not really bother about your presence. What they want to know are you buying? This is where it is. That's what it is. Sometimes, okay, so they may not show courtesy, and it's not your right to demand courtesy because there is a self-service shop or store, no accessible to rural consumers or customers. These shops are located in towns and cities, all right, in urban areas. So customers of local or suburbs cannot be able to access it because they have to spend so much money to transport themselves to city centers to be able to access them. So that's also limited some kind of customers to access the business. With this inaccessibility to rural areas or rural customers, you have limitations to the people who can partake or participate in patronizing the business. So that's one of the disadvantages of departmental store. This much we have taken. There are many other things I can think about, but we're going to look at only these ones for now. Then we look at multiple shops. Multiple shops is another type of large scale retail shop or business that we're going to consider in this lesson. These are also known as what? Chain stores. You can call them multiple shops or what? Chain stores. They are large scale retail businesses with similar stores designs and layouts spread all over the country. Anywhere you see them, you see similarities in their physical features. They are designed the same way, they sell the same thing, they attend to customers the same way. All right. They have central ownership and administration with each branch having a branch manager. So yes, that's what a multiple shop is, or multiple shop, or you can call it what? Chain stores or multiple shops. You see this, right? It's an example of a multiple shop or chain store. This is a kiosk that sells communication products, SIM cards, phone and its accessories, and so on. But what they say, the particular line of product, which is what, in this case, communication related products. Of course, you can see this as well. If you look at it, shop price anywhere is shop price wherever you see it. They have the same way of stacking their products, the same condition of sales, the same practice. So that's what an example of a chain store. And chain stores, ShopRite is found majorly in the cities, and most cities are having ShopRite stores. These are what? Large scale retail stores, of course. So look at it. It's an example of a large scale. So what are the features of a multiple shop or chain stores? Okay. We have similar range of products. They sell what? Similar range of products. They operate in uniform prices. Anywhere you go, they have almost the same price for what you buy in one shop, and also in the other shop. They have the prices are almost similar, if not the same, right? Depending on the operating cost in that area. So their prices are almost the same. You can buy the same price in almost all the shops wherever you find them. There's possibility of staff and goods transfer. Yes, you can move staff for where you have so much of them to where you have less of them for convenience sake or for business purposes. Right? Manufacture its own goods. Most of these stores can produce their own goods, especially when you have to do with fresh and perishable goods. Okay, for example, bakeries as well, where they produce snacks and other pastries. Okay, they can actually produce their own products in some cases. They have centralized form of administration. They have a head office with branches scattered over the city, over the town. Operations of multiple outlets as well. They have different branches that sell similar and the same kind of goods with central administration. Usually located in cities, they're actually found in urban cities and towns, all right? It's not in the villages because villages cannot afford to sustain it. Advantages of multiple shops include the following. They easily promote brand loyalty. All right, they easily promote brand. So people go there to buy. Like me, I actually I'm a participant in this one. All right, when I was in Abuja, I normally do buy. I won't tell. I normally do go to next cash and carry to buy their bread. Very very, very lovely. Okay, I do that because I was loyal to that product. I buy this because I love it. Now here in Port Harcourt, I do buy next. Sorry, I do buy. Um, what's this business called? Let's do it. Okay, let's go. But of course, it creates what brand loyalty. Okay, it's easily accessible to customers as they are scattered all over the country or places. Okay, these business outlets are found almost everywhere. Okay, and that makes it easily accessible to customers, so they can actually buy the same thing wherever they go to from the same outlet. It provides uh, it makes sure that profit made in various branches gives rise to large overall profit. So, because they are scattered everywhere, the little profit that they make from whatever they do brings what an overriding profit and increases profit per time. Okay, what we mean by it gives rise to increase turnover and profit from those turnover are achieved. A loss made in one or two branches can be covered by the profit made in other branches. Yes, that's what we call risk spreading. So it provides what opportunity to spread risk from other branches, okay, to cover for losses on other branches. They save a lot of cost in advertising, as one advertisement in a national medium will cover their product and serve all their branches. Once they advertise, it covers for all other branches that they are that they have actually established. The selling of one type of product by multiple shops make them to be specialists in the sales of that product. So yes, what they produce make them specialty in that product. All right, so yes, that's what they do. So it's an advantage for what? For multiple stores. In all of this, it's a good business. Of course, whatever has advantage will also have what? Its advantage as well. What are the disadvantages of multiple shops? The rules and regulations guiding all branches are made by the head office, which denies the branch managers of their personal initiatives. Right, so these rules can limit what they can do in their specific area. Okay, because some areas have specialty. They have some areas, some locations are known for a particular attitude and behavior. So if you want to really take advantage of that area, you have to customize what you do to that particular geographical location. So if that is not done, it may hamper trade. It may reduce success of that branch in that environment. So yes, these rules and regulations can hinder some branches' success over time. Their centralized control may not take into account the prevailing location condition. I've already mentioned that may not take into account the prevailing location conditions. So that would limit the success of that business in that area. They require huge capital to establish and run. Yes, each of these branches will require so much capital to establish them And overall, they all need so much money to establish and run. If not, they can't establish. Customers can not do their entire shopping under one roof due to what limited products, because these multiple shops are selling most of their products. Okay, most times they produce what they sell. It limits some customers from coming to, to be able to access exactly all they need under one roof. It's not a supermarket. Okay, it's a multiple shop that sell variety of goods, but of course sometimes mostly what they produce by the owners of the business. So there's a limitation on the amount of products that can be purchased by customers under one roof. That's an example of multiple shops. So by this, we have been able to achieve the first part of our concentration in what? In large scale retail business activities. Thank you. I'll see you in the next video as we have time to meet again. God bless you.